Hi, this is On the Scene. I'm Carissa Dez, and I'm here with my special guest.
I'm DJ Prashant, and I'm so excited to be here with you. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I actually remember working the door for one of your events a few years back, and it was really fun. The music was amazing. So I'm glad to see you again. It's been a few years.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back. That was wonderful. You were at Opaline in downtown Portland. It was lovely.
Yeah, it's a lovely spot. What have you been up to since then?
Oh my God. This weekend I'm throwing a color festival in downtown at the Pioneer Courthouse Square. We're expecting over 5,000 people. So that's something I started since then. This is the second year of doing it.
Okay. It's Holi Fest?
Holi, yeah. I come dressed in white and play with colors. Yeah.
So I could wear these pants and then...
Yes, and then these pants will have...
all over them, like tie-dye?
That's right. These pants will be rainbow colored by the time we're done.
I love it.
Yeah.
So it's Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, 2 days in a row.
And I think you had said 12 to 4?
12 to 4
right?
p.m. And we have 2 days, but we're really distinguishing them. So Saturday is all about South Asian culture. So we have folk performances, some amazing live singing, and even specific like Holi related plays and stuff, and then a non-stop party with Bollywood music with yours truly. And
that sounds so fun.
Yes. And so, come for that on Saturday. And Sunday is a multicultural day. And so we have Brazilian DJ 55X kicking it off. Then we have Afrobeats, reggaeton, then there'll be, I have some of my own independent music. I'm going to be singing it as well. So this is all about bringing all the wonderful independent artists together on Sunday.
Okay. Is it all local artists or is it artists from all over?
There's a few people coming from Seattle, but the intention, and I'm in Seattle all the time. So Seattle to me is local.
Still local. It's
Still
Pacific
local.
Northwest.
But yeah, the idea of this festival is to really keep it local. All the vendors, we're trying our best to. You'll come for the colors, but you'll stay for the food and the entertainment, of course. But
noted.
So lots of food, and a lot of food vendors are also very close to the square, if not like. But definitely Portland-based. So this is
it's all food trucks kind of thing?
Like a lot of restaurants are coming in. Kulfi, which is an incredible dessert ice cream. I don't know if you've had it. It's so good.
I haven't. I'll have to try it.
Yes, yeah. So they're there. Lots of vendors. We have so many food vendors this time. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So there's something for the whole family, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's all ages. Definitely bring whoever or come as you are. It's going to be great. Free to attend. It's totally free.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Totally free.
All that fun for free.
Yes, exactly. Just buy colors to support us and hopefully, help make it sustainable and food and everything. Just support local. That's the main
Always
thing.
support local.
Yeah.
So will you be teaching dances there? I'd heard something about that. Or is it, just as you're DJing, you'll be teaching a few different dances?
Yes,
or?
a little bit of both. I mean, I was a dancer and then became a DJ.
Oh, you started off as a dancer. Okay.
I started off as a dancer, so I can not help myself. Sometimes I play the song and I cannot wait to go and then do the moves. But yes, for this particular one, I will be teaching dance moves pretty much to the clock. So we're going to have big unifying color throws. The first one at 1 p.m. Just imagine you're walking by Pioneer Courthouse Square and you see this music playing and you're like, something's happening. And you turn and you see Pioneer Courthouse Square going from this brown brick thing to just all the colors going up in the air.
Sounds like perfect for spring.
Perfect for spring.
And for Easter for those who celebrate as well too.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
Easter colors.
So 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. we're going to do color throws, and before every color throw I'll come on and do some interactive dances, especially on Saturday. On Sunday we have so many amazing artists that are joining as well, so they'll be part of it as well.
Awesome. Yeah. So you said that you started off dancing. What type of dancing did you do? Was it like ballroom dancing or choreographed dancing?
Yeah, so it was actually like when I had just moved here to the US, I discovered Zydeco, which is
it's like New Orleans.
Yes, exactly. Cajun dancing.
Cajun, yeah.
I learned a little bit of that. I learned contra dancing, which is to bluegrass music.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting mix.
Very, very like folksy like group dances. I was very shy. I was over like I was very self-conscious about the weight on my body, and then got into salsa, reggaeton, bachata. I learned West African for
What
a
is
couple
that? You
years.
said bachata?
Bachata.
Bachata. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you know, the
okay.
ting, 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 ting,
Yeah,
ting,
yeah.
ting, ting, ting,
That's
ting,
fun.
ting, ting. Yes.
So you
I'm sorry, I don't
probably-
mean to disrespect bachata. I love it.
I'm sure that you got into great shape doing all that dancing too. Is
yes.
that you said that you were worried about like body image type things, but
Yeah.
dancing is a great way to get in shape.
It's an
fun.
amazing, it's like for free. I mean, you know, at Portland Holi it's free, but like the happy chemicals that release, the connection. Some of my closest friends to this date are people I met dancing. Like literally, we met dancing 21 years back. Here we are, best friends, there for each other, even if we don't talk for years. Dancing is amazing. If
Dancing
you're not
is-
going out dancing, I don't
What are
care
you doing?
which dancing. You gotta go. Just
Yeah,
cut loose.
Sometimes I just have an urge to just dance. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, but I need to dance tonight. So I totally understand that. So I want to talk a little bit about your music. What would you say the genre of your music is, or do you kind of mix different genres together?
Yeah, I feel like the closest thing that describes at least what I've been up to for the last 4 years is a mashup artist, because I will end up mashing up Afrobeats, Bollywood, reggaeton, Bollywood, techno, EDM, heck, drum and bass. You know, so just all over the place. It just allows me to sort of create something that sometimes it's like, what? Like I have this Punjabi artist, Sidhu Moosewala, huge Punjabi artist, and Ricky Martin's song Vente Paka. It's like a Latin pop.
Yeah, I've heard it.
So I have a mashup of those two songs, which is like, what? So I really enjoy that. I used to do that as a child, like a teenager, just sing to my mom a song, and the song would have lyrics from one song, a tune of another song, and I would just mix it up together.
Okay.
I had no idea that is a
So you
skill.
have some experience in this
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, so I would say primarily a lot of mashups in the last 4 years. I have original music, I sing, I write lyrics, remixes. So it's kind of over the spectrum, but mashups really works out well because I'm a DJ for a living, so I'm just traveling, performing all the time. Whatever mashups I make, just go right into my DJ sets and
So you have a set of different artists, and then you put your music in there as well. You kind of mix that in as well.
yeah, so
Okay.
for my dance nights, I will have different themes. Right now I'm touring 2000s, so 2000s Hollywood versus Bollywood. Before that I did Desi Rave, which is like EDM, Indian EDM. So
Okay.
for each of these, like when I'm touring these parties, it's fantastic opportunity for me to make mashups that are of that theme and then present them to my audiences, you know, as much as possible. So and
sounds
then
so fun.
keep doing that.
The one party that I was at of yours was really fun, so need to hit up another one for sure.
Yes, this April 10th, I'm doing 2000s at. Okay, if you live in Portland and you're wondering what is a music venue that I may not have discovered but is magical, it's Mission Theater. It is
Okay, yeah.
such a special spot.
Is it a McMenamins?
It is a
Okay,
McMenamins,
okay.
so-
I've been there. It's been a while.
It's a
but-
McMenamin, so
yeah.
security is not going to be like, get the out of here. They're going to be very nice to you. It's going to have decent food. And Mission
Very
Theater
welcoming.
is a very special spot. Like just performing on there, it's great. I did my 16-year anniversary there in January. It was fantastic. So I'm coming back on April 10th. 2000s. If you like 2000s, club hits, Latin, Indian music, it's going to be a vibe.
So it's all different types of genres,
Yeah.
but 2000s.
2000, 2010.
It
Maybe
feels like it was
sometimes
just yesterday.
accidentally I play like one or two songs 2011 or 1999, but
It's
for the
still-
most part, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
So for your mashups, I heard there's a little controversy with that, with like the artists, and like you had millions of views on your YouTube channel, and then you had to take one of the video down that was a mashup. Can you
Yeah.
speak on that a little bit.
Yes, one of my mashups this last year, I released it around this time actually last year, and it raked up 16 million views
Wow.
on my channel. But then, so this was my first time going this kind of, like, I've had other mashups go up to 1 million or like hundreds of thousands, but this is the first time it
This was
kind
a
of
whole new
went.
level.
Yeah, it was a different level, and at that level I realized people just literally just take your mashup and then may not even change the cover or anything. They will just literally upload it as it is, as
Right.
their mashup. And all of those mashups, some of them have 2.5 million views, some of them have like 400,000 views. They're all still up there on YouTube. But the
Right.
label decided to just take my mashup down, which was
Because it had so many views. That's what I was thinking. Like I do see a lot of mashups and they're like different artist names and I try to look them up under the artist name and it's multiple artists. So I've seen that before and it was just very confusing. And I always thought like, you know, the artist doesn't care, or like the artist who was made the original song that was mashed up doesn't care unless they get a lot of views, and then it's a big deal. So
yeah, and also
yeah.
the thing is, the YouTube algorithm hopefully is sending that money back right to them, because I don't see a dime. I do it primarily because I love doing it, and because it also helps me create a very unique experience at my parties. Like the music you listen to at my parties, a lot of it is you just get it if I'm behind the decks, you know.
Yeah, I would personally be honored if somebody mashed up my song and it went really well, because I think, you know, I would also, people would go back and look or listen to the original song that maybe wouldn't have listened to that genre.
Are you saying you could send me a song that I could mash up?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Challenge accepted from my side. How many mashup songs have you done, do you think?
I
Altogether?
think there's probably 170 or so on YouTube.
Oh, wow,
And
okay.
then
You've been
there's
hard at work.
Yeah, and there's probably 30 or 40 that I haven't released, because like releasing requires a video and the whole thing, you know. So yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you about as well, because you were saying that when you make a song, you're eager to make a dance to it as well. Do you normally wait to put out the song until you make the video? Because some artists will, you know, put out a whole album and then slowly release videos, but some artists they won't release a song unless they have a video with it. What's kind of your method to it?
I like to use videos because I think I have like a side project going, which
Okay.
is that we record the videos of my dance parties of people just having a ball, and we try our best to portray that in the videos to my music. And you know, everybody, like when you make something creatively, artistically, or you're inspired and you make it, people can interpret it in their own ways, and I think the artists have their reason for doing it. And for me, the reason for doing it is because, you know, obviously I live in the US, and most places when people go and they look at a TV screen or any screen, they don't necessarily, if you're brown like I am, you don't necessarily see yourself or people like you on screen, you know. And so for me, part of why I do these videos is so that at my events, sometimes I'm in front of a 50-foot big LED screen, and then you're seeing
I've
brown
seen some of
people.
your videos.
Yeah, and all the people they see themselves, or they see people like them out there having a ball. And I'm hoping that in a subtle or a not so subtle way, it's encouraging people.
You're probably inspiring people to
I hope
get out,
so. Yeah.
be more comfortable being
Yes.
themselves.
Get out there. Let's dance. Like we said, right? Dancing is so healing. I mean, yes, it burns calories and all of that, but just for your spirit, just for the sake of community, and like, what else are you going to do? Be in front of the screen, which we all are, right? Like, I mean, who isn't at this point of time? And just like scrolling through things, whatever. It's just a really healthy way to go about it.
Yeah, and I've recently learned that when you dance and you kind of like get the tension out of your body and like, you know, remove like the bad vibes and everything like that, if you believe in that sort of thing, but I do. So yeah, I think that's important too. So I've kind of heard what inspires you, but what would you say inspires you to make music and to do what you do? Like what maybe originally inspired you and what still inspires you today?
Yeah, that is a really good. I've thought about it because I feel like every single year I look back and I'm like, I'm working more hours than I did before. I'm not complaining and I'm not boasting. I'm just objectively
It's just
looking
what
at
it
it.
is.
It is what it is, and I don't find too much resistance for it. And I don't find a lot of like, haha, look at me, like I work so much, you know. But it just naturally is happening. And I think to myself, why is that? And you know, I have a theory. My dad was in the Indian Air Force when I was growing up, and in the Indian Air Force, which probably is like this here too, it's its own world, and everybody's welcome, no matter what skin color, culture, etc. That's how it was when I was growing up. And so I saw in India that was India is a very diverse country, over 22 official languages.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very, very diverse. And so I saw how people just mixed in together and were like just getting on. And then when my dad left Air Force, I'm still in recovery from that
Yeah.
and realizing how much regionalism there is and how much division and hate there is. And I think it's just unhealthy. It's unhealthy for the planet. It's
For sure.
unhealthy
I
for
agree.
communities.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy for us. So I do this because I get to have control. Because I have no control of whatever the heck happens
Sure.
in the world, but I can exhibit some control, and in a controlled environment, you know, with a lot of intention with my team, put together an event that brings people joy, brings people together, and at least is a good distraction from whatever else is going on, but hopefully is giving them an opportunity to see that world where you can really bond and connect with each other. And, you know, I mean, just some of the nights that you just go out dancing and that's all you do all night long, it is so special. When I was
Yeah.
not a DJ,
And time just flies, and
time
you're like,
just
I want to keep
flies.
dancing.
When I was not a DJ for a living, I would just go out dancing. I used to put on my Facebook or like would just tell people I am in a 7-year non-committed relationship with dancing, and every night is a happy ending because like every night
You're not
water,
committed yet. You keep
orange
going back
juice,
doing it. I
soda,
get it.
party all night. And
That's
like
awesome.
it's like I don't know, somehow I figured out that that's my thing, and I love sharing that with people. And some people get really angry with how I am, and thankfully some people don't.
Some people are negative and they don't want to see somebody spreading positivity in the world. I've experienced that. I've seen that before. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but
my theory is that they are very creative probably, and they have aspirations for whatever reason they told themselves, or like their parents told them, or some way or the other it's blocked. And when creativity is blocked, it can become very toxic, you know. And so which
Yeah.
is why keep dancing, keep moving,
Keep doing
whatever it
something
is.
creative.
It could be doodling, whatever
Yeah.
it is that you can't stop yourself from doing, and it's not hurting anybody, and it's creative. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's my mantra.
Yeah, I think anybody can get caught up in just, doing the day to day, just going to work, coming home, watching TV. But I think, and some people don't think that they're creative, but I think that just having a little hobby, like doodling on your iPad or something, doing anything, I think really helps to,
Also
move past that blockage.
saying
Yeah.
bye, saying bye to the people who, in subtle or not so subtle ways, are stifling your creativity. That is,
Yeah.
I think more people.
Sometimes you don't realize it until you take a step back. too.
Yeah, that's true. Like boundaries, yes. Yes, you gotta love yourself.
Yes. And I really appreciate that you're spreading love and happiness and joy everywhere you go. You're just like, leaving a trail of glitter behind you and colors.
I hope so. Yes, lots of colors.
So I really appreciate you for Portland and the Pacific Northwest and beyond. Can you drop your social so people know where to follow you and
Yes.
your YouTube and all of that?
Yes, so all my handles are dream related because I feel like I'm living a dream life. So my handle is Dream Prashant, Prashant, Dream Prashant. And I just want to say thank you for bringing me here. When I was growing up as a teenager, I was my dad was like, it was okay. Like I never had to sleep hungry, but I wouldn't say that I was like cushy.
Yeah.
And so I lived in a place in downtown Mumbai where literally you just walk out of my house and you just saw a lot of people homeless, and I was a late night, which probably helps me as a DJ because I've always been stay up late kind of a person.
Night owl.
Night owl, there you go, that's the word, night owl. And so I would just stay up late, and India get monsoon, so like heavy rainfall. And sometimes even in heavy rainfall, it was just my habit to like at 3 a.m. get out, go to a bus stop and just hang in there. And I would watch people just, you know, straight away dealing with elements, and you know it just break my heart as a teenager to see that level of like pain. And I used to tell myself that if I get an opportunity, I'm going to try my bestest to bring joy and entertainment to people. And those were just dreams. Like I would just like say that to myself. I would be like sitting there crying, and I would just literally say that to like I would say it loud to the universe that give me the thing that I can do this thing and I can bring joy, you know, like that thing. And then I forgot all about it, and you know, got my engineering degree and came here for a master's degree, and was very unhappy because I was not doing those things, and I'd forgotten even that I would say those.
Because you weren't being
I
creative.
was in that block,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm grateful. Some of it because of very big risks that I took. Some of it because of the Portland community really showed up to support me, and some of it is the universe, you know, and a lot of people that have joined along. I've got my teammate Ayana, who's shooting right now. The amount of hard work that she does, everybody, it's just taken. It continues to take a lot of people, but I think I've realized that if you are honest and you show up to do the work, that you will find your community, and you're going to get it done. You'll get more done than you ever thought possible. You just got to start.
It's like work just floods in,
Yes,
right?
you just got to start.
I've seen that, yeah.
Start bringing yourself to spaces. Go take a dance class. You know, and give yourself the opportunity to explore. You know,
And
life.
be open to accepting what comes your way, I think, too, is important.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, so important. Yeah, don't wait. If somebody's like literally, when I started 16 years back, somebody was like, we got a house party in Southeast Portland. We're expecting 20 people. In half an hour, I was right there playing whatever, house, dubstep, it doesn't matter, you know?
Right,
Like
yeah.
whatever opportunity, take it and go.
Did you start off as a DJ, or did you start off making other types of music, or like singing, or?
Yeah, I quit my
Yeah.
job at Intel. I used to work at Intel. I quit. I thought I was going to go to India and do Indian Idol singing. And
Like American Idol?
like
but
American
it's
Idol
Indian.
in India,
okay.
singing. And I used to, like, for a few months, try my best to get up at 5 a.m., do like several hours of like Om and all the,
Okay.
like, you know, the things.
You're
and then
dedicated.
and then in the night, I had a tiny little controller, because like I used to always love collecting music and then play music for like long drives, etc. So
Yeah.
DJing was kind of slowly picking up. But I had a controller that was decent enough, and in the night I would stay up, and I couldn't get myself away from it. So I was like confused. I was like, I want to go to India and like do Indian Idol, and I am like making these mixes. Like, what am I doing? But I couldn't stop myself, and thank goodness I did not stop myself, because those mixes that I made, I would upload them on. Anybody is old enough to know, before SoundCloud there was ilike.com, where you could upload.
I mean, I didn't hear about that one. It was like Napster and things like that.
You just
Yeah.
upload music there,
LimeWire.
and I would just like share it with people, and people listening to those mixes is how I got some of my earliest breaks. So like, if anybody's starting out as a DJ, put it out there on SoundCloud, you know, be smart about it, use the right hashtags, use the right titles, you know, and keep doing it. You got
put
one
it out
viewer.
there.
That's one human being who
Could be your
has
biggest fan.
the precious, you know, human life, and that one person could be the booking agent of a club. You don't need 1,000, 10,000, a million views. You just need to go out there, do your thing, focus on your craft. Also, I feel like it's so important, you know. Just keep working on yourself, keep discovering more things, and you know, find the joy in the process. I feel like that's so important, to find the joy in the process.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, it sounds like a interesting story. Like, and you, it seems like you've gathered inspiration from multiple different aspects of your life. What can you say, like, to people who are just starting out, like a kind of word of wisdom to people who are new to being creatives in music, or like DJs?
Yeah, I mean, specifically for DJs, there has not been a better time. Right now, there are softwares that can allow you to, at a touch of a button, get rid of vocals, You just have the melody and the beat. So, be as creative as you can be. And at the same time, if I'm talking about just DJing though, understand the basics. It's so important. The fundamentals.
YouTube University, right?
Yeah,
For
YouTube
the basics.
University. But here, a quick thing. DJing is, what song are you playing right now? What song do you plan to play next? How do you get there? That song selection is like 90% of DJing. And then the transition between the two songs is the other 8%. And the other 2% after that is all that gravy of like what I was saying, take the vocals out and everything. If you can keep people dancing by doing this fundamental thing, the smooth transitions, good song selections, starting out, that is very important. Don't get into too many crazy effects or anything. Because, as I'm sure, when you go dancing, you're looking for that like rhythm, that flow, that you want the DJ to take you with him. You want to be able to like hop on that train and let's go. And so that's what I would say. If you're starting out as a DJ, don't do too much, but at the same time, definitely get creative with
which
stems
songs
and
kind
everything.
of go together. Yeah. No, I've definitely, gone to clubs and had DJs where, there'd be a song and then they stop it like a third of the way through the song and I'm like, I still want to listen to that song. And then they'll switch to a completely different vibe and I'm just like, no, you're missing the basic elements of being a DJ.
Yeah, and the best of us or the people with a lot of experience can still sometimes do that. Sometimes people do, I'm sorry, I love DJing, as you can tell. I can just keep talking about DJing nonstop. Sometimes DJs do that because there might be a bigger goal, like they want to like keep teasing,
Maybe
and then
that's
a
what it
big
was.
song drops, and then you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
So the craft, the people who know their craft really well can sometimes be looking for a bigger fish to fry.
Take you along that journey.
Yes,
like
exactly.
You said.
But if you're starting out and you're doing that, then you're probably missing the point. But in general too, I feel like you're right. Be with the people. Or if you're DJing, watch the people. Keep moving. That is also so important. Like you can't DJ like that, that.
You have to just
maybe you can cook like that,
dancing.
Yeah,
like feeling
you
the
gotta
flow.
keep moving.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed that DJs do that, but I didn't realize how important it was. I guess it's so you can like feel the vibe of the music too, I'm guessing. Yeah.
For me, it is 100. Like if I'm dancing to the songs that I'm playing, then I don't necessarily always in fact, for the most part, I don't decide what the next song's going to be. It just has, I do all the homework. I prepare my crates, everything's ready. I know what theme I'm in, etc., but I don't have the order or anything. So the order sort of comes to me organically by the movement and by being as present as possible with the flow,
Okay. Yeah. I've also noticed that when I go to clubs sometimes there aren't those transitions and I'm guessing that's newer DJs or it's like a different type of DJ but my favorite DJs are the ones who will have like a really good transition where the two songs kind of blend and it just works well.
Isn't it so fun?
I think that might take some time.
And whether
learning.
you've practiced it for a long time and then you're doing it or whether you discover it, either way, it's really fun. I like that about DJing is when you you're milking both of those tracks so many times. I'll just have both the tracks playing,
and then it just works.
It just works, exactly.
So what do you have coming up next? You have Holi Fest, right? And you have your 2000s tour.
Yeah.
What else do you have? Can you tell me a little bit about what you have coming up in the future?
Yeah, totally. So I can't quite say a lot, but a company that does a lot of big concerts in the US reached out and is interested in taking what I do nationally to many cities.
Wow,
I guess
okay.
they kind of
Like a bigger tour.
Yeah, like a bigger tour and also a tour in which I get good venues. I feel like that's very important to be at the right venues.
Definitely.
So definitely adding a lot of cities, going back to Vegas again. I used to do that before COVID. And so when you're
Vegas
there,
must be fun. Everybody's there to party and have a good time. So
yeah,
and it's a fun city to throw shows in. For
super
sure.
fun. I like that it's always warm and sunny, and I get to be entertainment for people who are all in entertainment. Literally, when I go there, everybody that's attending is locals, and they're all really creative, really cool. back to New Orleans regularly again. So I used to do 8 cities regularly before COVID, and I feel
Okay.
like we might be getting to that or more, which ends up being a lot to manage. We have
Like a
there's
full tour.
it's basically non-stop. I have come to like it's funny you keep like I keep doing what I'm doing, and now I'm realizing, oh, I'm an artist who's on tour all the time. That's just my life, you know.
Yeah, that touring life. Do
Yeah.
you love it? I mean, you're still doing it, so you must
Me,
love it.
I love it. My body, my
have
body
to
can
take
have a
some
different
rest time.
conversation about it. But let me tell you something. Will I choose this? I think I'll choose it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, you can
the-
either be sitting at a desk, doing work, or I
Yeah.
mean, maybe you do that too. I don't know.
I
Or you
think
could be
the-
dancing all day.
Yeah, I think the
making music.
idea of the very idea of like, oh, I could be doing this, that, or the other, it's a bit tricky because like I just have to realistically look at what I'm doing and what impact it's having. And when I just compare that, whether it's to myself, people around me, everything. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. Yeah, it's sleepless nights, but it's so much creative. Like it's hard to keep a track of how much we are creating, whether it's music, videos, photos, amazing event concepts, Portland Holi Festival. So just like #grateful, Yeah.
#grateful. Well, I'm #grateful that you came out to interview with me today. I know that you're really busy. You have a family, you have kids that, you manage a whole family, and you're on tour all the time. And you teach dancing as well. So I won't take up too much more of your time, but I really appreciate you taking some time out of your day to chat with me and spread, your awesomeness to my viewers and the world.
Oh my
So-
God. Thank you for inviting me. Every minute is super precious. The fact that you would care to invite me means the world to me. And I'm grateful to my wife who literally like holds it down at the house as well. So thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. I've been Carissa Des on the scene with my special guest.
DJ Prashant. Let's go.